Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing some swatches and review of the Morphe by KathleenLights palette that she come out with. I believe it's been a couple of weeks ago now, about 3 weeks ago. And I wasn't going to do a review of this palette, but she did say that Morphe is going to be bringing it back one more time before Christmas, so I definitely wanted to get some swatches and review if there's some people that were still on the fence about it, or you know, if there's someone who didn't get it and they wanted to purchase it. So I do firstly just want to mention how it come, like packaging wise. None of my products that I ordered from Morphe this time was broken or anything. They packaged it really nicely. It come in a little plastic thing as well, and then it was also in this box, so everything was fine. I know a lot of people have problems when it comes to like Morphe's products and what they ship, but everything was fine in my order. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into the swatches, and then I'll give you guys my review. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed those swatches. Now I'm just going to give you guys a quick review. I'm just going to talk a little bit about like the formula, the wear time, and the packaging and stuff. As far as the packaging is a nice cardboard, which I really do like. It's just got a magnetic closure, and then it's just, like I said, looks just like this. I know she said she was glad there wasn't a mirror put in here, but I actually would have liked a mirror because when I do travel, I don't want to take my really large mirror with me, so I like to have a palette that does have a really nice mirror. So this isn't a palette that I would probably take with me traveling, just being honest, just for that reason, because like I said, I usually lean towards palettes that's got mirrors. So just a comparison of what a original Morphe palette looks like. This is just the plastic packaging, and this is just kind of it compared up size wise. So it is really nice, small and slim, which I do like. The price was really nice. It was just $14.99, and her coupon code, I think it's KathleenLights, it did work for 10% off, I believe it is. I did have to pay $10 with shipping. I did see a lot of comments of people saying that they decided not to purchase this palette because the shipping was over half of what the palette was, and I agree with that. I definitely don't like how Morphe charges you for shipping and stuff, but I think it's different depending on like the areas that you live in and stuff. But like I said, everything comes shipped to me fine. Now moving on to the actual like eyeshadows themselves. I do really like them. I like how she does have a couple mattes in here and a couple of shimmers. I definitely will say when I started using this, I could tell that the formula was very different than their like single eyeshadows. And I did purchase an actual single eyeshadow from them as well to compare to you guys, because I just have their other palettes like the 35T, the 350 palettes like that. But the ingredients are on the back of this, and they are very different than what is on the ingredients that's on in her palette as well. So again, there's a couple that's the same, but if you guys are ever curious about the ingredients, you can always copy and paste them into Google, and it'll show you, you know, like other eyeshadows that they're comparable to, or a formula that's very similar. So I did, like I said, just want to mention that. I do want to talk a little bit about like these palettes just for a second. This is the 35T. And I know like a lot of people like these palettes, but they have a really strong, I feel like, chemically smell. They're not my favorites, but they're not like terrible quality, but I don't really reach for them. These I find don't have a smell whatsoever. I really like them. There is a little bit of fallout from these shadows, but it's nothing that bothers me. I find that most eyeshadows do have a little bit of fallout, but the matte shades do have a little bit more than usual. I will just kind of go through the shades really quick. This one I really like to highlight the inner corner with, or put it over my lid. It's really smooth and it's pigmented. This one I actually just use to set underneath my brow bone or to set like my primer. Really like this. It's, like I said, not chalky or anything, but there is some fallout, and there is some fallout from this shade as well. But again, I don't mind it. Kind of getting into like these shimmer shades. I do really like both of these. They've kind of got that, not like foiled appearance, but like kind of more like a wet appearance. They're really, really beautiful on the eyes. And then this shade right here, I do have a little bit of trouble from this shade. I find that it can look just a tad bit patchy. But for the rest of these shades in the row, they're really nice, and they blend really easy, and they last a long time on the eyes. I do have an issue with like the other eyeshadow palettes by Morphe lasting on my eyes, but I don't have any issues with this one doing that. And these two shades right here are very beautiful. I've got this just as a pop of color underneath my lower lash line today, and then I've got these two and this one on my top eyeshadow for today. But overall, I really like all of these. The only shade that I find that I have just a little bit of trouble with is this one right here. This black is not like a super dark black. It's definitely one that you have to build up, but I don't find that it's patchy or anything. Again, the wear time of these is really nice. I don't find that, like I said, they start creasing or anything like the shadows from like the 350 and 35T. I find that those crease really, not really fast on me, but around like hour 4 or 5 they can start creasing, and then like I said, I have hooded eyes, so it's like once they start creasing, that's it. But yeah, so like I said, I do really like this. I like the formula a lot. I think the mattes are really nice. I think everything blends really easy. I definitely think that you guys should try to pick it up, you know, if you didn't get to pick it up the first time. Again, I know that the whole shipping thing kind of sucks, but I definitely think that, you know, this palette is worth it, especially because you do get quite a few eyeshadows for just $14.99. So I think that if you are getting a really good deal, you could always, you know, pick up a couple brushes and stuff while you're at it. And I think you have to spend, is it $100, I believe, to get free shipping. But yeah, so overall I do really like this palette. So if you guys want to support a fellow YouTuber, you know, I think it'd be great to pick this up as well. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed that like mini review and swatches. And if there's any other requests for holiday kits or anything that you guys would like me to do a review on, just let me know down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.